is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. Worshiping pedophiles, wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system, irrigation, and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh,
I'm saying, I'm not some
Dad, what's happening? What's happening? Millennial, what's up, mama? Hey, baby girl. What's happening? What's happening?
After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs, realize they trying to teach us spiritual.
I'm gonna share something with y'all. When I have the music real loud, right? I've been turning it down a little bit, but when I have it real loud, I don't hear nothing. I don't even hear the music, even though I'll be bobbing to it. My thoughts are clear, and I'm really looking at what I'm gonna discuss. Because every time I get ready to, it's something that's I've looked at for a while. And I'm always saying, you know, all the information I share when it's videos, it's open source. But not everything I say is open source, all right?
We're really approaching almost
So
like it's a freaking...
that's the reason why I turn it up loud. It allows me, besides the beep beep from this goofy ass alarm system, I would have put a better one in, but yeah. You know, hearing all that loud, and someone said that's noise, whatever. I don't hear nothing else. Unless I choose to. Because, I mean, the birds are still chirping, and things are crawling, and, you know. Yeah, get a little wake me up. Let me get a little wake me up. Hey, Sharon. No, honey.
Young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky, but high ground. My crown slash helmet. So my aircraft still spit. Cabby tied down, even sheep building. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverized, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I bestowed it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it.
That's good.
Fuck because my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibration in the gut of my pelvic. The bus all for ices and veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit.
Come on in, have a seat. Don't run off too fast.
Body for real, marquee velvet. Body enough for Mars, is a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly though, haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still a hand, but we're healer man. It's not Cypress Hill. I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow our set standards. To catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space AC, y'all. Bust stuck in the cage, face off. Actor in shape, the stages of fate, a fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas Carol lies what your fans get. Your world's in perils what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pipe. This shit's hot.
Get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. And don't want to go for the best. I go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas that can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up.
I want some filter fish.
About this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shy spot. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, you got scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some real ones. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real show. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page, script is played out.
Salam alaikum.
Keep us engaged, play
Rock mom. Salam alaikum.
Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID's no issue. Could've blown it in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. It's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back.
What are you doing flying over here, bitch?
If I don't speak, I suffer defeat. Other than we ain't sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, one turn the other cheek. The wise man know by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance. From conspiring to novice. Other aspirants of violence. Charge I'm firing. Striking the giants who hide. I'm striking defiant. And environments and migrants, I'm hearing the sirens.
That's all it takes. It don't take a whole lot of anything.
Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupers, and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm non-client. Our refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. There's a big fat, yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, or Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that.
I gotta eat something, y'all. My bottom, no. Mama saying my bottom. Eat, fool.
Shines and symbols are for the conscious minds, y'all. And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision to pass, not yet a circulus round. Created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my square cause they usurp your power. Them saying little sneaky breezes that'll hurt you, they smile all
That's
up in your
a
face,
cup of cabbage.
all up in your space.
I'm gonna tell y'all what this is.
Talking
Well, I just
all
what this is.
dogs with whole trace. So
I know somebody's
walk
wondering, what is he
while
eating?
y'all cross slow race. I stay focused on walking through them tall gold gates. Draw magic
I meant to eat at
around
12, but
me, keep me from harm. The law fat checks purposely will keep me up calm. Water fire air earth turn me from that peace.
I meant to eat at 12. So that's about a 3/4 of a cup of cabbage. Not julienne, but you know, diced up. Can about 3 to 4 sardines, Nature's Wild, in water. No salt, no soy. About a tablespoon and a half of this vinaigrette. That's just vinegar, olive oil, and about 4 seasonings. Parsley, about a teaspoon of parsley, and about a teaspoon of fresh, granulated freeze-dried garlic, and a couple pieces of onions. Getting the gas, right? It's not the cabbage, the onions. It's about a cup, 8 ounces worth of food. That was it. Okay?
To a bomb blow the joint is with the range, the plane, the sentiments. I've encompassed my inner demons. 490-degree angles guarded by angel of shiny elite angels. Thank you, and I of course am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well at least I'll fly in plain view. I am my circle, how I govern 4 corners. Wise as a serpent for certain amongst foreigners. Out of state, out of place, in the state, stay storing us. Learning first hand of what fate was forewarned of us. How we call wind blowing out, swift flow, slow man fly in the shell like shower, hand through cash flow. Stay high, years later, he's just on degree, just gain density. Gave out synopsis, he's hostile. I'm afraid I can say I behave by low codes, I've raised my moral ground. Where have my character? Stay fly, the conduct squared up. Self-esteem, the base sky. We got on what the world's been waiting for, the days now. Lay out there and I don't abide by the same ethics. They fan respect, yeah, obtain the credit for keeping the obelisk erect, but with strange methods. But the epic of my name will reign and remain epic. To prescribe my passions, my squares, my lift. Ask, is it worth the ride? Yeah, it's rare, I spit. But the beach churchified, so I bear my shit. It hurt, I cried, this kitten that it tried to eclipse my soul, bounce back from it. Announce it, I'm done with being the sacrificial lamb. The jungle, I run it, thus the lion conquereth over this numbness. Made a conscious shift, even in darkness. Sunlit on you false lights, don't have to be gold to glitter. Actors with the papa just for show, go figure you dig. Pounding you baboon or gorilla. I'm built like a silverback with hill track, no iller max than me. Master built her back, originally pretty. Take the mask off, 360 on my square. See the circle, if not your mask off. You poemish, dash your salt, your dialogues, trash talk, your past loss. Leave a footprints in the asphalt. Use the outline correction, last off, I blast off, I crash off to the next zest of living. Sexually, sex,
Julia.
ass off. When she walk the ass off, I talk back to it like who makes your Yanni sing. Her response, she dons me king.
This thing is acting up, boy. They funny.
This is my vision's description. Listen, I'm standing on mine's my circle is me. I absorb your hate and make it work for me.
If you're under 17 or 6, depart. Because this is gonna be gold English. Oh, gold English worthy.
She'll be sitting in my ship as we chart the map. If
you're too emotional, you haven't fixed that yet, leave.
Acknowledge me as the circle
And the square.
Yeah.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking. It's only
I love that
talking
silly.
about the suppressed rising. I mean, the
Because
oppressed rising up against.
even when I'm acting silly, I'm so
That's
serious.
what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people
That
that's
sucks.
scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, ain't no surrender.
Piece of parsley, yo.
3 pound
I got it.
no weight lesser.
I brushed my teeth after I got done.
Need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need
No surrender. 3 pound pressure.
no way lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up.
I can see Omex singing this every time it come on. You know what I mean? Yo, Brian, what's cracking? Daniel, Dad, what's going on, beloveds? Oh, I know you over there. I know you over there painting, probably spraying, rolling, or cleaning, whatever you're doing right now. I bet you. Yo, I'm thinking about heading out.
Of all citizens who haven't took a stand or kneels too late when the caps get pins. Don't believe the GC type. When it's close to home, you gotta act the bone when it got the dome. When it's on the zone, all red and my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' let them all, so gon' pass the kite.
3 pound pressure, no weight lesser.
Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser.
Y'all know I can smell things. And I smell the stench. 2 or 3. It could be something else, but.
This world is such a
Remember, I don't have no secrets. I have the moment. Now. That's it.
It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like
2,
taught that from
3.
school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
It's the wolf in me. My apologies. The wolf in me. Literally. Shut up. So, as y'all know, one of my bros from my ute, he has land in the Carolinas, but he made his way back over to Slab City, playing a harp and all that stuff. So I just hit him up, and I told him that, hey, look, I'm probably gonna swing through there. I haven't been to Slab City in about, I don't know, 20, 25 years, maybe longer. I think I was in the military or I just got out. I know I drove over to the west, to the so-called West Coast. I'm gonna stop calling it the lie that makes everybody comfortable. If you go on, wait a minute, but that's all. Then you got to correct yourself. When I was going to the East Coast, driving there, me and a few friends, we stopped through Slab City, which was old military base. A lot of weapons, stuff still be fired out there at certain places, and the Zionists occupy lands to create better weapons, to make everybody think this world is powerful, this country's powerful, pit them against other people, create animosity, hate, and all these other things. And this is contextual to what I'm going to say. And that's the remnants. Now, they're all over the place. I'm going to go get, I didn't bring the plywood down. I'm going to bring out 2 of them. I found them cheaper. There's going to be a sale going on too next week. So that's magnificent. So I'm going to get this bed cut out, drilled up. I'm going to record it for you guys today because I really want to get my little home on the back of this truck built up. I'm going to put a camel wrap on it. So everybody's like, leave it blue. The people I've told what I was going to do, leave it blue, leave it. I might get the navy wrap. I don't know. We'll see. But when you go up in the mountains, you don't want something standing out. I would like to be able to park deep in somewhere, have my stuff going, be able to hunt and whatever, like in Colorado on the Rockies or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to make my way out there to Slab City to pay homage, check them out, check them drum out, but I would like to have my home in the back of my truck. My little tiny home, truck home, you know what I'm saying, camper home. And go out there and enjoy, you know, good smoke and some decent people. You got a lot of meth heads and a lot of goofies out there. And though I can put up with them, I don't, though I can put up with them, I don't tolerate them. I don't knock them. I'm not to harm them or hurt them. Would protect them, but I don't tolerate them. I put up with them. Okay. You never know. You might hear something that comes from the mouth of one of them individuals that sets you straight. Okay. So that's the reason why I put up with them. But anywho, I guess y'all see all the stuff that Ohio monkeys doing, right? With the guy who ran over the cop. And I'm gonna say this right now: there are Chinese. First of all, it wouldn't be over 22 American Chinese in this country if it wasn't for the civil rights. It wouldn't be no Russians, you know, Ukrainians. It wouldn't be no Ethiopians, no Africans. Even though they came here to conquer us a long time ago. All right, the Africans, a certain group. All right, who are Moors by the narrative. And most of the people who were fighting in the beginning were melanated, and they had changed because they were subjugated. But they want to stop the brother from making the money like they do for the racist cops and everybody else. Now, what's mind-boggling to me, and if you're a little sensitive, you can't handle this because y'all still stuck in racism and stuff like that. You can't deal with somebody speaking with authority on respect because you are not me. I'm going to say what the fuck I need to say, and you're going to fucking listen or go about your businesses. I want you to listen. I said parental discretion. I meant it. I haven't even started. And you know what's problematic for me is the fact that you have a bunch of dumb niggas who are no good, trying to be the very enemy that some of their parents or great-grandparents fought, or they wanted to have a better life without getting caught and trapped and this, that, and other, so they kept them away, kept them in private schools, and, you know. The problem with that is it doesn't change the mind of a few dumb racists we have running around on this land. Or the fact that you have bought and paid for politicians, ergo, Monday, what you call it, with the Zionists, or you want to call it Jewish, trying to buy her out for $5,000 to go against your Second Amendment rights, the Constitution. See, what's problematic here is I've already expressed long ago that these Zionists, I cannot sit here and discriminate because they want to use the narrative of Jew. Though they're Zionists, and so are there Christian Zionists on this land, starting from the UK to here, to France, Belgium, Portugal, Spain, the whole plethora, who are using the incubator babies and the people they've conquered, the children that came off of that, as these fake Jews, with a religion that is far from the Talmud. Judaism and Zionism are not one and the same. Though the Zionists, because they want you to be stuck in the closet here in America, it seems that we have this fluent problem here that they built up over the last 30 years, especially with the 20-year war. They have the world looking at us when they knew what was going on over there, and the Hindus, the Pakistanis, this, that, and other, Ethiopians, Eritreans, Somalians, whoever. And while everybody's over here laughing and joking and tee-ha-ha because everything seems fine, and these idiots on this land, on our ancestral soil, are pitted against us because you have this little vacuum being pushed by certain professors, never by the people unless it's us, but we're not the main media saying, let's stop this racism. We have always been a welcoming fucking people. If anybody come to me talking about black people, I would like you to meet me so I can either put you in a Kimura, choke your fucking ass out, so while you scrabbling all fast, show you what old time Samoan bone breaking do. All right, yes, and real strength, not that worn out, ran 100 miles, done 1,000 push-ups. I'm talking about real ignorant fucking strength that's in the DNA, and I will bust you in your fucking mouth so hard that even the motherfuckers down in South America and Colombia won't be able to give you new porcelains. I will hit you with the 515 hammer. That is well known. Okay, now, while I can, because you know we're dealing with a bunch of pussies who can't deal with anyone on that level. And then they have no interpretation of truth on the other level. Our Chinese, and that's right, I don't have nothing against my Mexican, my Chinese, my Ecuadorian. I don't have no problem with my New Peruvians, my motherfucking Chileans. I don't have no problem with my Cubans. Dominicans, y'all got some motherfucking clean house to do, but I know some good ones, thank goodness. I don't have a problem with my Dominicans. I don't have a problem with my Japanese. One out of 20 of my best friends are Japanese. He's a boxer. He's on Instagram. I love watching him and his daughter because they like house music, you know. And anybody knows me about house, you know, Zanzibar, Club Juno, all that, you know, back in the 70s and 80s, all right? Pioneers of house, motherfucker, and everybody's getting it. You know what I'm saying? And love him to death. Beautiful family. All right? And he's always, I'm the only one he responds to. I'm pushing for Curtis Leowood to be the mayor. But you have this Jewish consortium to which all these, I have to say that because they're not the real Jews who are being persecuted. I'm talking about, when I say real, I'm not talking about you guys, my brothers and sisters. I'm talking about our light-skinned, mixed, different persuasion, Asian flavor. Over there, that's what they are, y'all. These are converts. And some of them are actually of the Shemitic blood. Okay? They just don't know it. Because every one of them being lied to, and the complexity of their confusion. Excuse me. You got Russian Jews over there. Oh, yes, Lord. And they're not even Ashkenaz blood. But that's a whole nother. Okay? So I'm not against my brothers and sisters of this earth, man. Not my beautiful African brothers who don't, well, some of them you call them African. I know a couple that probably put some tires around and pour some diesel fuel on your head and set you ablaze. You don't call me no African, I tell you. I'm Nairobi. I'm from Kenya. You know, I'm Kenyan. But yeah, I know some straight up. They hate that word because they know a little bit real truth about history. Somebody want to challenge me on it? One of you African Americans want to challenge me on it? One of you motherfuckers that went back over there, running because the dollar's the influence? Okay, that's what I thought. Because I'll slap your ass down, jigaboo ass niggas. But check this out. I like for everybody to listen. I go hard on everyone I know because you know what? It's just like boot camp. You got to be broken down. And sometimes people are broken down. They don't know that their feelings and their emotions put them in a bind and get them in a place where they cannot be receptive and receive anything that may be, coincidentally, based on facts or relevant. And so when people get into that point of feelings and emotions, they turn off. That's trauma. Okay? I'm not saying it's THI or body. I am saying it is trauma. In the simplest forms, miseducation, the whole misleading, the whole dynamic of it all. Right now, my so-called African-American brothers, my FBA goofy niggas, my black Americans, whatever, y'all got so many goddamn names. Anyway, melanate and my light-skinned brothers and sisters, I don't care what persuasion, brown, if you want to call yourself, if you want to call yourself, what do you call that? What's that cheese? Mustard cheese. I don't give a damn, right? There's a group of people, man, still vying for you. They know who you are. They're telling the truth. They're even talking to their grandmammies and pappies who moving in fear, who are sitting there now and being honest. They never really hated you. Black folk. Right now, you're dealing with a bunch of punks in your government who have no respect for the Constitution. Have any of y'all ever held $500,000, looked up a couple of million, you know? Have any of y'all ever? Don't lie because your ego is bigger than you. I'm asking you truthfully, have any of you ever had, and then look at it and glamorize it because you know you're weak and you're ignorant. You don't know that's worth nothing. Except for the print machines and the ink. You know, they put a little deco and little scissors and this, that, and the other, which is not new. See, I have so many goddamn times, man. Shit, I busted this, I don't know, I think I was like, I was 24 in Florida. I had to go with a friend I don't know. We came back on the ship overseas. That's one of my broker stories. I had to go to this place. That woman had like 4 mobile homes all put together and the containers and all that. It's big. Rich bitch. She was about 50. I think I was like 22, 23. Anyway, I wasn't messing with nobody because my oldest daughter's mama, I think she was acting kind of cuckoo. You know, putting my daughter up for adoption with the church, with the Catholic people, and yeah, it took me to get her back, man. Oh, it was crazy. Anyway, they didn't think it was mine. So she was so dark, you know. But her mama was that cocoa chocolate dark. You know what I mean? Like real, but pristine. No pimples, no bumps, no nothing, no, just perfect specimen of a woman. a real Seminole, and spoke Geechee or Creole. Geechee and Creole kind of the same, really. But anyway. So went over there with a Mexican boy who would later kill his wife, and he's probably still locked the fuck up. Jealous because his wife was beautiful, and we all protected her. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and him and this big old Dutch boy. My supervisor for a little while. He didn't know but until he boxed with me and realized, oh, I'm gonna leave Red alone. Nigga hit hard and he's fast. And I was trying not to knock the nigga out. Anyway, right? So we go over there and 2 other people that was with us from this other squad who flew back with us. I don't know what she was on. I ain't know nothing about no cracks and shit like that. She said, oh, that one right there, you know. I was like, oh, my boy in Mexico said, hey, yo, homie, you stay right here, cuz. We'll be right back. We're going to go down the street. We're going to pick up some drinks. We're going to invite some girls over. Them niggas ain't come back for 4 hours. Anyway, I ended up busting that 50-year-old woman's ass on a mattress with see-through. They had nothing but $100 fucking bills in it. Mattress, y'all. Not a king, a queen size mattress. See-through. $100 bills. All the way up in that motherfucker. I'm sitting here saying to this motherfucker, and I'm thinking I'm getting set up. I'm not doing no drugs, nothing. That shit's got power and influence over you. All right? Yeah, you don't need to hear no more. That's a story for later. I was young, yeah. Man. That was a cougar and a half. Oh, she was fine. Florida, California, places like that. Long Island, you know, women are different, man. Women are different. The sun, the ocean, air, I don't know what it is, but they're different. Jersey, so yeah, they're different. The ones who will buy that environment for some reason, the sun, the ocean, air, they don't get all jacked up unless they're doing a lot of whatever. I thought she was 28. Excuse me. Anyway, a lot of people don't know what it's like. And that in itself matched with those who come on in, sneak on in and go, hey, come down to that last room over here. You've been invited. And now you already had a weird ass motherfucking predicament. This is how these Zionists get and can cooperate and control the masses. They're influenced, the money all over the world is influenced by them. So if anybody sit there say they're not influenced by the Chinese government is just the same shit stick as this motherfucker. They all collude together. They all collude together. Okay? Look at this new fucking worthless ass Pope. Bitches couldn't wait for that motherfucking getting there with all the truth and everything else and the lies and he's from Ohio and he's also from this other country, dual. He's a fucking Zionist, fucking fake Jew. But yeah, I know people don't, you know, first of all, you got a lot of these platforms, 1 million followers, 500, 100,000, right? Whatever, right? And a bunch of pale skins, and they pointing that I'm fighting for the 2A in the Supreme Court. And that don't mean shit to them. These motherfuckers have a hard time admitting that it's them fake ass Jews. It's the Zionists. You know why? Well, they tell on themselves. It ain't playing safe in a time when even the Chinese Americans are realizing American Negroes, you're not 13. But they got videos. You motherfuckers saying you're not 13% of the population. You still believe in that shit? Then they know what you need is a revolution. But see, the Zionists want to control the narrative, so they got the dumbass racist pale skins. You got those who are fluent in that narrative of a false privilege that can't shake it, so they don't know how to react. And when I tell you there are more mixed marriages, I ain't talking about the goofy little peckerwood that murdered that beautiful melanated woman with the son there. Not that dumb fucking retard. We got a bunch of those idiots running around. And vice versa. I am talking about the fact that they're playing these number games because they know exactly how they want it to mitigate and work out. You see, let me tell you about the Zionists. Their Hamashiach is a machine, a ghost in a machine, and a little more. Y'all will never understand it because you've been creating it. You give it power with all your, 5G, this, I'm going to use this and that, and I'm going to use this. You don't even know what the fuck you doing, nor the life you walk into, the world you moving into, the windows you're gazing in there, looking back at you and showing that you're not so affluent because you're stupid. So anyway. Oh, that is gentry. I'm about to run to the bathroom and get rid of about 2 pounds. Anyway. Everybody wants everything to be worked out. But nobody wants to be held accountable for anything. You don't get to a place without the pain, bloodshed, nose of my ancestors and think that you could just walk around here and everything's okay unless I say it's the fuck okay. They're crying for revolution. The Chinese are looking at the Negroes, and most of the Negroes who know better, they're quiet now. They're not all over this thing shouting and yin. Why you got a bunch of dumb peckerwoods running around talking about 13% of the population with their little narratives on TikTok, this, that, and other. They'll be the first one to get their ass and the dick handed to them. There are a lot of people, Spanish-speaking brothers who know that a lot of us are mixed with their bloodline, as they got ours in them. There are a lot of Asians who know that the Chinese, you be go and look it up. Chinese knew that they were considered black at one time, right beside us, even lynched with us a couple of times. Oh, y'all didn't know? Oh, I didn't get to that part. Oh, and Mexicans too? Yes, yes. Marriages. Killed the whole family. Want the land, the oil. Better look at Texas, motherfuckers. Nebraska, goddamn. Oh, yeah, they made their way up there. You don't think, I said during the 70s and 80s when the Mexicans on the East Coast, don't mean they never been there, motherfuckers. I'm pointing out discrepancies with the Native Americans who are fluent in their fucking foolishness. And you've had about 20 Peliskins come along and tell the story of how they came to be. I point out I had a great grandma that worked at an Indian training school, motherfuckers. What more do you need? I didn't just make it up out of fucking thin air. And majority of the Peliskins running around claiming to be indigenous land. Well, let's go back to 14 motherfucking what? 20 what? But they weren't even here. So how the fuck is they Indians all of a sudden? I'm just asking, you trust this government? Why you got these dumb fucking police tasing pregnant women, putting their knees on their necks, talking about stop moving, stop resisting while they're inflicting what they call pain compliance? You got a bunch of sociopathic, stupid, moronic, young, dumb motherfuckers, 6 months of school, and then go to the dumbass Zionist ideology of police academy. Don't make them Superman or tough, and half of them running around that have been on there for 10 years taking TRT and everything else because they got bald heads because their TRT fucked up, so they're in synthetic shit thinking they function normal. Half of y'all could whoop all they asses. I'm just saying, this is the truth. I don't advocate violence, but revolution, civil war is one thing. Revolution is a whole nother dynamic, and you've always been involved. I'm not talking about be televised. Shit, the revolution's televised is against you. The media, a bunch of punk ass lying motherfuckers that for some reason get a green pass to go everywhere, a pass to go everywhere. Convincing you to go get the jab when they didn't. I think a few of them did, and they all dropped dead live on TV. See the wind? This wind just blew it back. Wind, stop it! Anyway, it's mine. But what I'm saying is, I know people have a hard time. Damn. Anyway, I know people are having a hard time dealing with a lot of this stuff, man. I can't blame you. But the reality is, they're making y'all believe with some dumb ass. I don't give a fuck if they feds or whatever. They want to show their face. They're walking around. They done some dumb stuff. You know the little dumb bitch who was interviewed by Piers Morgan's punk ass. The dumb bitch who's running around wanting to harm a little 7-year-old autistic child. A whole bunch of them. Look at. I watched this one goofy ass cop look like he might have played football or something. I don't know, whatever the fuck he did. Right? Standing there with his costume, you know, he's in his 20s, so he's in nice shape, you know. And for them to arrest somebody is supposed to be comedy, funny, all because of how they feel. Look at punk ass Texas governors. Them fake motherfuckers. They want to incorporate a law to keep you from recording the cops. Who the fuck said they can do that? That ain't even legal. But you know, you got a bunch of dumb niggas. That's what they call themselves down there. Black motherfuckers associate themselves with Africa. Ain't got no lineage there because they fucking retarded, right? Still fucking around with goofy ass gang members in LA and all that other dumb shit back and forth, you know, and then both of them, you know. They don't want to motherfucking be educated. They like being in the sump of stupidity. Let me tell you something about when the time comes to clean up. They're going to be the first ones gotten rid of. You don't believe me? All right. You got fake ass nigger-nators that call themselves African Americans and tied to some fake ass kings and queens running around. All they do is want to stroke their ego, got a badge, want to act like they law, this, that, and the other, and talking about Moors to go against them and say, we're African American because motherfuckers think that, oh, he's too stupid to know better. I got brothers and sisters in Africa who think I'm part of their family. I says, yes, the bigger one, but we're not the same. Not at all. And they respect that. It doesn't downplay who they are. We don't do that. See, there's a difference in communicating, right? Someone say, but the way you come over, the way your delivery. Fuck you, I'm a delivery. Who the fuck are you? We both the same? We walked into that little factory, that building, and popped out the same motherfucking way on the other side? Suck my dick. Now, again, because, you know, you have these effeminate ass niggas in these liberal states. Oh, there's a whole lot of them. Dumb motherfuckers thinking, you need to talk this way. I need to come over and I need to express it this way. I need you to understand. And if I'm not using these deplorable letterisms, fictionisms of wordisms, you know, like I'm doing a slam motherfucker session. You know, remember Homie the Clown? It's the astuteness of the potentification of the magistration to the magnification. And then when we get to the testicular fortitudes of the cerebellum, the fuck is that supposed to accomplish? We got these goofy niggas that think that's the way communication is supposed to happen. If that ain't outside our fucking truth, because I remember the old heads, how they got down, standing around the fires, waiting for the kites and everything. Who are these new age black motherfucking goofies? Now you got a bunch of melanated women. Look, I got some videos I want to put together, some of these melanated women and these universities between LA and New York. Hey, man, goddamn. They stand out there, the news, Iran, fucking piercings and shit, all up. Look like you can just sit there and you can go connect the dots and make motherfucking Michelangelo or something. Anyway, right? And they're sitting there talking. They got the black lip. I don't know if they're Mexican. The motherfucker weave in their head, perm the fuck out. And they fat as shit. And they sitting there or skinny and they're wearing a rainbow talking about, well, I think the fall of the country will be the greatest thing. And we're just niggas now. I think the fall of the country would be the greatest thing. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I would do. Well, you know what? I'd probably just go into Africa. Anyway, so fuck America. I'm sitting there listening to these goofy young 18, 20-year-old motherfuckers. I'm sitting there going, I got a whole lot of my folk, hell yeah, mammies and pappies above me, and the ones under me that have fucked this generation up. Oh, that's me taking responsibility. I didn't get to kick enough of y'all's goofy asses. And that wasn't enough of me running around to make sure your ass got kicked for the right reason. Now, the ones I reached out to, hell, they got off of crack, they got off of drugs. The motherfuckers started calling me the most wonderful brother. I'm welcome to the barbecue. Yeah, fuck all that welcome to the barbecue too shit. Just because you do a little dance, you get out there and fast foot your shit don't mean you welcome to the barbecue, nigga. Don't get it fucked up. Unless I find that you are actually worthy. And then fuck the barbecue anyway. We're eating fruit and vegetables. Now, how's that? Anywho, right? I told y'all. I ain't even started yet. Now, anyway. I'm not here for motherfuckers to be liked. So we're gonna help some motherfuckers with that right now. I'm not here to be fucking liked. Didn't get the message. I'm here because they're doing what they did before. And I know none of you motherfuckers read what I asked you to read. Doesn't mean that they touched everything. There's a lot of things that can show you exactly what they're doing. What they did to Russia, what they did to Germany, what they did to Belgrade, what they did to the UK. Everywhere, what they've done. China, I told y'all the Boxer Rebellion, even though they want you to believe it's based on the Golden Witch called River. No, it's not. It was based on, from the Opium Wars and what they were doing there, they broke all the countries just like they did to us. They went there to get rid of the, and did the people like me and have one person. It's almost like that Thanos shit. Get rid of half the population, leave a half, right? Clean up the world. They got rid of that which wasn't them, or part of them. They got rid of the melanated people, and then they took the children after they created the flood and made sure they gave them a new identity, a fake history, told them they did this, that, and the other, when it's all a lie. And those of us who know, we're supposed to run around and be quiet. Do you know what that's like? That's like taking a lion and put them in a 4x4 room and telling the lion, yeah, hunt. Find shade, nigga. Bask in the sun, motherfucker. How the fuck is it supposed to do that? So how the fuck am I supposed to stay quiet when I know otherwise? I know what the ignorant ass will say, just like you. We know. No, you were taught what you know by motherfuckers who can't stand your goofy ass. Based on a system created by the very motherfucker that didn't want to see you live long, so they stopped our healing properties and started using petroleum-based shit and everything else that is crude, even surgeries, cutting up bodies to figure out what makes you last long, what makes you function, and kill you while painting a different story with fake-ass medicine and worthless-ass doctors and fake-ass agencies. You don't want to have that real motherfucking conversation because y'all like the world of fantasy that you still subscribe to. You still hold on like it's got you grounded. Ain't going nowhere. Bitch, you on the space shuttle up in the nethers doing motherfucking vomit comet runs over and over and over. It ain't nothing but you're grounded. You're not even sitting in front of me. It ain't even real. You're still flipping around, vomit comet. Ain't no space, ain't no ground. You're in a state of conflection and confusion. And I'm supposed to sit here and comfort your ass? Fuck comfort. Communication is not about comfort. Communication is exactly what the fuck it says. From one to another, from another to one. Reciprocate, right? Has nothing to do with I got to agree with every goddamn thing you say. But y'all agree with everything them motherfuckers say. Everything that you partook of in life, you run with it as if it's okay. Here they are destroying the country. They're using the most dumb fucking minds to keep division and separation. How can people who've been subjugated the same way be divided? That's how they conquered everybody. When I told y'all, a lot of these motherfuckers were here, not in the context of what you think. Because we know we got people pushing this. And so, first of all, white people in the business, it didn't run around in the 1700s because there was no such thing as white and black fucking people. Like, I would like to see people actually get smart and one up the motherfucking situation abnormal that you're in. I know it's hard to do that because contextually everybody wants to give it to something instead of to themselves. You know? Hey, what's up, Brian? Like Mother Man said, hey, Big Pony, what's up, beloved? Give it to me raw, no J, no. Yeah, that's what the fuck. Hell yeah. You know, you want to have that Tangeray the way it's supposed to be. You gotta finish this game. I don't have too much caffeine. I gotta do the damn chocolate later on. Oh, God. I don't have no more goat milk. I drink this and freeze it. You add hot water, and it's good to go a second time around. As long as you drink the green tea fast, it always, you know. Anyway, we have our young ones running around here. They have been pitted against you. How many of y'all have young ones who have come home and told you that they think the professor and teachers will teach them how to hate you? I've heard plenty from a lot of those who were solid in the families. And then these professors think like they're law, like they're untouchable. No, you're not. You just done the most dastardly thing. You have ran with a curriculum, some of these motherfuckers willfully because they hate this land. And we got them foreign professors that work on deed for the UN and Zionists. We got these kids. Who you think got our black folk looking at? When I told y'all Lenin, well, the Marxism shit, right? All that was created by a fucking Jew. Karl Marx was a goddamn Jew, y'all. Y'all know that? He didn't want all these problems. That's why his wife gave it to his cousin or whatever the fuck he is. He the motherfucker that ran with it. Why you think the Bolsheviks did what they did? Because they got tired of people being broke over there and harmed and the children missing. These motherfuckers always do child sacrifices. If ADL, APAC, and all the motherfuckers were here, you wouldn't be having no child sacrifice. You wouldn't be having all these missing children, motherfuckers. If it wasn't for these Zionists in New York, LA, Phoenix, and all these other places in Utah, you wouldn't be having it. But because you got these dumb racists who I think are Zionist Jews in the first fucking place. Y'all refuse to stand up to them because the government parlayed with them. Oh, that's right, because we got a bunch of goofy-ass gang members and punk-ass motherfuckers like Big U, right? I'm just going to use them as an example. Retarded motherfuckers like Mav Hoffa who want to just talk and get a following because they got to stroke their ego. Maybe that bullet should have hit that CI motherfucker. Sarnetta a punk ass. I heard somebody tried to go at that nigga. He should have got hands. I could have got hands on him early on, but I didn't think he would be that big of a problem. We all knew that nigga was a crackhead and what you call for the FBI. But y'all allow it. And y'all lazy to think you in control. I gotta be there. I gotta be. You ain't there enough nothing. A lot of y'all don't even look at your children and go, wait a minute, something ain't right. What? I gotta get to the bottom of this. No. Like I said yesterday, the women, y'all fucked it up for a lot of us. You didn't know that? I'm gonna do a live. I'm gonna invite people to come in and talk and share your little shit. Black women, you fucked our world up. You fucked us up. I have 22 years of searching it to find the root. And every time I turn around, you motherfuckers fucked us up. And I hate. That's saying we have to fix it, and you cannot be stagnant, sitting on the side as if everything is supposed to blow over. Ain't no fucking way in the world. You got enough dumbass Sidney Poitiers going up to Eartha Kitt wanting to hit the poo nanny, but don't want a relationship because it's better. It's better, what you call it, to sleep with the white women, the Jew, the fake Zionists. So Eartha Kitt gets abused by all these dumb Sam Cooke, all these dumb black niggas who want to sleep with all the foreigners to make it somewhere else because of fame. When did that toxicity and poison happen? When did it happen? Because see, they still knew the greatness of who they were. And that's why it's always a fake ass Jew trying to tell a narrative, some dumbass Peckerwood who don't even know their true history. And you're supposed to accept it on account of the laziness of these women who decided to go the other route. I'm grateful for the powerful ass women in my motherfucking family. I know my mama was a shitbag weak one. But I'm grateful that the strength was still there. They sent her ass a packet. That's how the women back then did it. Oh, you gonna get the fuck up out of here. And sent her ass back down south. what y'all call South. I had to say it that way. Yes, they did. That's where she been ever since. I'm not saying it to be hard on you. I'm telling you what you need to fucking hear so you can fix it. Because if, you know, I mean, if you hear your tire go, and you hit, and you shit, you keep riding with a flat tire? Hell no, you're going to get out and change the motherfucker. So change your goddamn flat tire. Stop holding your head self in some high fucking regard because some old faggot down low, closeted ass homosexual said queen. There ain't no kings and queens. Let's stop that bullshit right now. We ain't had no leaders. We ain't had nobody over us. We moved as fucking one, cyclic. That's why I don't like talking to people who don't know shit. And I'm not pushing to create division and hate against us and our women. I'm holding the responsibility of how the shit got to where the fuck it is. How many of y'all, who was with Dr. Fauci talking to that brother over there in what you call it? CPS, who's always there? Some nigga with dreads raised by his mama, because that's what they always say. I know a bunch of them in Jersey and New York. Or some niggerous bitch standing there with a little board or Spanish. Yes, y'all told you did it to your men too. Now, anyway, coming to take somebody's fucking baby for the bracket of fake judges in the States making fiat. You know the tariffs y'all keep talking about? Are y'all aware how it works? That Trump and all of them get 100%? Yes, y'all thought that the tariff shit was about making it better for you. No, it's about the interest they get. You see, this is what I'm talking about. People don't look at shit and study nothing, cuz. Don't know shit. And what are you thinking that little bit of shit they think they know? Want to do the math and come back and get at me. I already did the math. China don't need motherfucking shit from here. Y'all keep listening to this lying-ass media. This is mind-boggling how y'all keep listening to the motherfuckers. But they're not telling y'all to get prepared. They're not telling y'all to get gas masks. They're not saying we're going to get some gas masks for you. They're just telling you prepare for war imminent or maybe hot floods and tornadoes in places you don't know. Y'all are so scripted in and bought in, you can't even get your head out of hock to see clear through the motherfucking fog that they keep pumping in front of you. As if it was some mystery oil smoke making machine. Like y'all up, I'm telling you, y'all up in vaudeville don't even know y'all on the stage. I think I'm the only motherfucker actually looking at y'all play it out. How many of y'all still get dressed up to go out? Instead of putting on a clean pair of jeans, a t-shirt, maybe a button up, some loafers or Clarks, step out. I mean, that right there should say enough. Yeah, but you know that's who we are. Shut the fuck up. That ain't who I am. Man, give me some shorts. Give me a t-shirt. No drawers. Free balling, not falling. No, fuck a tank top. Fuck some socks. Nigga, let me walk around. All right. Gotta freeze this. Now I can enjoy my last little tobacco. I think I like 2 more. I got another can. I don't know. I usually hold on to shit just to see it go away. You know what I'm saying? So, but because I don't want their tobacco that's got 1,000 chemicals, this just got straight up nicotine. That's what I'm going to utilize. So I get to the point where I can go back to the blues and the peppermints that don't have no real nicotine or tobacco. Because I want to quit. I've been doing this longer than anything. That's why it's kind of hard. It's only hard because I enjoy it. I just don't like the chemicals. You already know it. But I'm not worried about the chemicals. Y'all have allowed everything, and what's more mind-boggling, now this is everybody together, what's more mind-boggling, you have thousands of records and reports coming out from all over the world showing what's going on, happening to the babies, to your elders. Probably had another 5 to 10 years. They're gone now. how they were putting respirators on them, literally killing them. And these doctors are still permitted and allowed to work. And you motherfuckers, all you tough ass motherfuckers. I like that one little skit homeboy did. He had the brother walk by, and the first thing they do when they bumped into each other, instead of the love and embrace, yo fam, what's going on? Yo, son, what's up? What's up? Because he still listens to these worthless ass raggedy niggas in Texas, in Chicago, in New York, in Georgia, in Cali, all over, and goddamn every Seattle, Washington, Alaska, them dumb niggas, all of them want to be gangster based on what happened with the music. Florida, Louisiana, all them retarded ass niggas. You see how dumb the niggas look that escaped from the building that the other motherfucker let them out? You see how dumb they look when they're bringing them back? I wish they would. Them the ones they should have had them 5 niggas run down on and take them out of their misery and then tell their mama, I don't want to hear about the motherfucker being good kids. I don't want to hear about the motherfucker was on team sports. And fuck that motherfucker. They look so stupid running about there. How the fuck can they be innocent? But anyway. Yeah, I'd have put them 5 niggas that beat that innocent brother up to death, and then they freed them niggas, right? I'd have said, yo, get them niggas right there. No, you won't get that. They'll bring in their little goofy hooligans who will record and be like, yo, I can't wait to watch this later. That's the sick disease you got of motherfuckers like born on this land who have been grafted in bad little sheep and bought into this ideology of them against us, all this stupid shit. They wouldn't have a chance. If motherfuckers really snapped up out of it, it wouldn't matter if they gave the motherfuckers shit from the National Guard. They wouldn't have a chance. Every one of them motherfuckers would be hunted down and gotten rid of. See, the Zionists know this. It's you motherfuckers. I'm not telling you it, so I don't want to see violence. I don't need to see it. I know how it ends. You waiting for me to say that? That's not ever going to change. I actually know how it fucking ends. Stupid asses. These stupid motherfuckers don't get it. And y'all right along with them. Don't get it. You play along because everything seems comfortable. These sick bitches are killing babies. They did it here, they did it everywhere before. And these motherfuckers are just the same as them. But you gotta remember what it is. It's the information they're being given, the programming, the conditioning. Some things they're being shown. That's why I refuse to be gimmicky all the time. You know, I refuse that shit. If I gotta sell you like the commercials sell y'all, yes, they have think tanks to sit around and people that go up little boards. Hey, what do you think of that? And y'all sit up here and do these little motherfucking questionnaires, you know, these, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, they create shit based on the fact that they know blue screen, frequency, they got you something. Yes. And the first thing you're gonna be running around with is a motherfucking bag that costs $5,000. They got an LV on it talking about Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton, dead ass ain't give a fuck about you dumb monkeys. Oh, you can take a tampon and put butter and popcorn in it and heat it up with a little head. Oh, and they stop popping it, and they one have one of them too. Oh, these little niggas don't know what they don't forget. Oh, they'll just take a shoe and put paint on it and walk around talking about it's that bad snake I ever. Oh, anyway, yeah. Don't make me one eye, y'all. I'm talking. I don't see why people can't have clarity on this shit. See it for what it is. I don't like saying Zionist because I know another couple of words. That's a hijack motherfucking reference. That's a hijack fucking word too. I'll just say these little fuck monkeys. How's that? Is that fitting? Is that befitting of them? No, what? They're good at what they're doing. I can't condemn them like that, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm just talking shit. The reality is, no, they're fucking good. And I'm not giving the energy. You fucking hats off. If you knew who I was, you. Anyway. But you, motherfucker. Y'all got the biggest mouths, the louder voices, and the standstill steps. The standstill steps. You ever see them dogs, right? And they barking between the motherfucking gate and the gate open, and the bitches looking at each other like, ooh, huh? What do we do now? The gate closed. Yeah. That's what it is. And pale skins, dumb racists, think they're doing something when they attack one or two niggas. I don't want y'all going. Every time I see y'all go run up against a whole bunch of them, you niggas end up. I got stories of how many Klansmen have been killed. Man, they fuck y'all up. Y'all goofy mother. Anyway, right? I want y'all to go and do the research and see for your goddamn self. Stop buying into the fear mongering process of all these dumb motherfuckers who don't realize that we don't give a fuck about them. They were put against the original people of this land like they did everywhere else, and that's why they moved the way they do with some fake ass crayon color as if it's dark marginally. And now realizing, look, right now you got Russian Chinese motherfuckers talking about the drone. The fact that American drones ain't got shit on the Russian and Ukrainian drones. They've been using it for a war like we haven't. We invented the motherfucker. You think that? Anyway, I ain't gonna say that else on that department. These motherfuckers is all about weaponization, destruction, and talk big behind it. Nigga, ain't none of them create shit. We didn't have to make it for war. If it was for war, we would have made it with the purpose of destruction and probably wouldn't beyond for us to see anything they've done. When the brother created it was for good intentions like everything else that we've made. I had this dumbass Peckerwood come and say, hey, yeah, you created it, and look, we made it better. No, you didn't, you retarded motherfucker. If death is better, then why don't you go out there and get under that motherfucker and fall victim to it? And when I see you, when you're scratching your lips trying to say something to me, your eyes full of fucking water, whatever the fuck, I can't know what it is, but it just looks weird, like your face is melting. I don't know, it's not. And you're fucking trying to say something to me when I'm looking at you. There's no apologies. Fuck apology. Fuck you apologizing for? There ain't no forgive me and repent, motherfucker. It don't work that way. Stop doing dumb shit. Retarded ass motherfuckers. Read the comments. Shot City. Gill, I got you right, big Pontiac. Love it, I got you. Let's see what we got here. I want to make sure I got everybody. All right, Snoo, what's up, baby? I know you're working. Fake Jews believe that Messiah will come from power. No, they're it's a ghost in the machine, honey. It's weirder than that, but yeah, it's kind of real. You know what I mean? New Pope is from Chicago. Yeah, Chicago and Netherlands, somewhere over there. He's a dual citizen. Oh, wow, I know that's my mama. Sex allegations are, yeah. They're all Orwellian sellouts, sadly. By the definition, yes. Only people, they were full of mind. Sun tight, Donka. Paper, I'm just reading as we're going, hey, Charles, what's up, beloved? Elysian, I want to make sure I've shot everybody. My apologies, because you know when I'm talking, I you know, and then y'all go in and out. This thing pops up and then it's not there. You know what I'm saying? You got Charlie, yeah, I got everybody else. Make sure I got everybody, man. Not everybody comes in and speaks, you know, but I just want to make sure. Let me see, I wanted to read that one. You can get Gillies. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Throw. I know. We used to use them. Yeah, we used to use them back in the 90s and 80s. Throw over trucks and stuff like that. When I was when I was up north, and I worked on an army base, and I used to have to do the bid whack. I had to go out and do the Weekend Warrior thing with them. I had to go and do the bid whacks. I literally had to. Navy guy working with Army. It was the greatest time of my life. The I guess you could say at that time it was the Vietnam, Korean, World War II era greens. So I had to wear them with them, and I had the camels, but I wore the greens to signify that I was Navy, with Navy in my name, and I was an E3 at that time, you know, but I was studying to become E4 and all that. Yeah. So yeah, we used to have them throw over and the trucks were already green and everything, so we used to throw it over that, and everybody get to practice and all that. I had to do everything the Army was doing, everything. The 4 of us who were storekeepers, everything that we were doing, and I was working to become a corpsman at the time. I wanted to be a corpsman so bad, but I wanted to be a French legionnaire. That while I was in the Navy in my first year, I was trying to figure out a way that I can get out 2 years and go and join the French Foreign Legion, but it didn't work out that way. Any ism, thank you. Yes, exactly. Oh man. Well, yeah. I've been kicked out of hundreds of countries. Deal with the fuckery. Exactly. And no, they've been kicked out. Let me tell you about the Zionists. The Zionists are the ones doing the kicking. They don't give a fuck about the Jews. This is a means to an end. Just like the Christian, the Muslim. They're a means to the fucking end. They have no respect for what they created the religions. They created the ideology and narratives that are perverse. And people can't see it as they indoctrinate and bring more people into the fold and show them an article to show them this sick stuff, okay? One thing, content and character, absolutely. The content of their character, absolutely, I stand by it. Exactly. Huh, Sharon? Yeah, and I ran away from it. That's what's up. Hey, Daniel, can't deny nature. We can, but it comes with a whole lot of response. You know what I mean? Oh, let me see what I'm saying. My baby up in here. That's right. I love my girl anyway. Yes, they're all over Orleans, Daniel. Yes, they're lots. Absolutely. My baby. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. That's right. That's right. Jews know that if the real white man, the real black man come together, and it's over for them. Yeah, but they know that they know if they just knew that the brothers and the cousins would join together, this shit would stop. No such thing as black and white, but I know where you go. I know where you're going with it. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Either Messiah will come from Palestine. No, it's actually the machine. What's the machine? Stop the Jews as a doomsday cult. Actually, there was no such thing as a Jew in the 1800s. I'm just pointing out to the fact that besides the fact that I have thousands of forms of literature, it's a whole new identity, but it's from a narrative taken from a people and then created in a way to formulate something to use as a vice or a tool or a weapon to rob us in the physical. I always tell people say, oh, you know, Red, you're the real Jew. I used to push that. I used to say that, right? I used to say that just for people's comfortability. I says, I'm not a fucking Jew. That is not a real fucking word. That is an entitlement created by the bastions that would use it as a vice or a tool. Some of you will figure it out when you read some more. You'll come across and realize. I say, I'd rather you call me Atlantean, one of the heads of the Republic of Tartary on a return, or a number of other things. I don't even like the word Egypt. Sometimes you know a few things. Doesn't deny something. Doesn't make it not substantial. There's a whole lot of things that don't need a qualification. You know? To stand on your 10 toes, on your soul, your sin, your frequency. That's 7. Right? That's 7. The lower 735, 728. Right? To be reconnected when you actually was the one that was disconnected, right? Which is there, but it's real brushy like, right? It's like walking into a field with a bunch of bullheads we call sticky birds, all right? Every time you step, but you, for some reason you keep walking in this shit. Don't call me a goddamn thing. Don't even call me for supper, because I don't know what the fuck you cooking. So the problem is they created that. We need to stop with this, call me this and call me that. I'm fucking sentient. I'm beyond death and life. I am not part of this goddamn matrix that proverbially by Miss, Stewart. I am saying, when will y'all get to the root of what you should really know compared to what you think should exist? Stop creating in their world. Stop creating in their plastic ass phenomena. They're baseless, scripted, viable piece of excrement of what you call a life. This is the only way we're going to get exactly, Gilly. Only thing that I'm calling they or them is a group of people. Yes, how individual going to ask, we call they or them. That's that pronoun, man. Call them whatever they want to be called, but stop calling yourself anything, and don't worry about being late to supper either. When we start moving as family, kinfolk, when we start moving in the dynamics of what they've created, we start moving in their fake dynasty, and we remove that shit from their new world order. You get that? Want me to repeat that? Fruits and vegetables, damn right. Big Pontiac up in the house. Like Method Man said, give it to me, goddamn right. That's where I like to drink it too. Van J, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? Sharon, a lot of daggone worshiping going on around here. And yeah, you know what? Check it out, Brian. Whole lot of worshiping and ain't shit getting done. Ain't it some funny stuff? Mama meant well, but she was blonde toward the wall. Yeah, we all have it. That's why we move beyond that. You know what I'm saying? College degree would fix up problems. And you know, and that's and you know what? Everybody who made it through college, they had something that allowed them to move forward in the dynamic of whatever the institutionalization would be. They had looks, they had some kind of broken or some personality. They had something that was influential for the moment. Those of us who hold ourselves real, we could have moved up because we are very voices. If the right people got in contact, saw it, they would have taken it and utilized it as a weapon. And those of us who didn't give a shit, most fortunate and lucky son bitches, yet you don't get to learn the displacement cards of the other two. How they can control the narrative with fake leaders and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? People worry about saving face and their ego. Yeah, it's fucked up. Not knowing in 80 years, no one will ever remember them. Check this out. I got this video I'm gonna put up, right? Of these 80-something-year-old Chinese folk, people from around the world, Africa. I got these videos I'm gonna put together. And it's showing you all these 70, 80-year-old motherfuckers running fast as shit, holding out, doing flags, 50 pull-ups, chin-ups, 80 years old. They running with the damn grand nieces and shit and great babies. Running. They ain't falling down like these fat niggas over here. Run 3 steps and it's like they got on flip-flops with 10 toes under their feet and forgot how to foot flat out the step. And they falling down and it looked like a cement truck in a landslide. Y'all see the video. Look, man. It's embarrassing. There ain't nobody holding the right people accountable because y'all so worried about these Zionist racists, these fuck monkeys who keep being tasked with their stupidity. You worried about them. If y'all were family, all right? If you move like family. I had one of my homies reach out, Red, they ain't gonna sit because he says you're Costa Rican. That's the brother I'm Choctaw. He says, yeah, the first founders. I said, Choctaw, Chickasaw, the Choctaw. Yes, Costa Rican, a little Chinese. Yeah, and German. I wasn't there rooting who the fuck who. There wasn't no problem then. That's before time. This fake ass time. The mud flood and everything. So they can hide whatever they want. Oh, the Chinese after the, you know what I'm saying? That was around, y'all call the 1800s or whatever. My father's side. Down in South America, that's just the way it was. Or in Texas, however it was. And you better believe it was a beautiful relationship, and they lasted. Okay. I'm here listening, just breaking down some lettuce and arugula for a salad. Man, Jay, that's already. Don't even call me for. Yeah, man, y'all bring up some good stuff. Hell yeah. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, the world has enough ugly fucking people to keep fucking it up. I mean, think about it. You got goofy ass Trump willing to listen to AIPAC. He wants to fight. He wants to conquer Greenland. He wants Canada. He wants Mexico. Don't that sound like Hitler? When Hitler clearly in his thing, he didn't want none of those lands. He wanted to get rid of the motherfuckers who created the problem. He wanted them gone far, and they were still in his ranks, but he believed in those who were double agents, triple agents and shit. They're the ones who sabotage the military and this, that, and the other. Okay? The very thing how they got all these countries to fight Germany twice Germany twice to try to save motherfuckers from these bastards. And all the Zionists did was use them all to bring them all together to kill millions, tens of millions of fucking people to keep the numbers small. Here they are again on your ancestral republic, niggas. Now it belongs to a lot of folk who have no respect for it. And they're going to destroy all you motherfuckers. At least that's what they're saying. Depopulation, blah, blah, blah. Releasing bugs, and this, that, blacking out the sun, and y'all allow it. Big badass America with all this stormtroopers, and now, yes, BJJ. This called they Portuguese niggas. It's a black motherfucking martial arts. I learned it from one of Gracie's nephews over in Jersey, motherfuckers. And from original Korean War veteran, I got my real black belt after training under Mr. Ralph Schuller. He beat my ass up for 2-3, I don't know, I forget. I done told people 5-6 months. He beat me up for about a fucking year. That Korean little old motherfucker. He fucked my ass up. Man, I used to be in the backyard, my uniforms, doing forms, bruised up, fucked up. What happened to you? This little short, little Korean motherfucker. I don't know, he about 100 years old, but that's motherfucking splendid as far as I'm concerned. That little son bitch hit me, I don't know, I thought he hit me with a brick. That motherfucker poked me with it was a finger. I said this nigga feel like he was poking holes in coconuts. They used to poke me when I'm holding my kick up. But you know, tackling over my kick. So my boy David Bell, I'm telling you, I used to have an arch. Snoop tell you, I used to hold my, I used to, practice that Bruce Lee shit. I used to hold my arch straight up. And not even lay way over. Just stand up, leg up. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, in circles. That motherfucker. Ooh, shit. Thank goodness I made it. I was 48 years old. I made it through that motherfucker. I don't know how. He gave me his. I said, you give me a weight belt. He says, this is my first. He said, this is my, in his Korean ass fucked up accent, smoking that goddamn Viceroy. And he's smoking American Legend or whatever the fuck, without the chemicals. And he said, no, this is my first black belt. That bitch was wore out. Like I said, what is this? It was stringing on the ends. I put that motherfucker on. He says, always mind to keep your mind fresh. Always like a white belt. Black belt don't mean that they're saying that you took this time. All right? Yeah, I used to stand up there at the bus stop, throw that arch up, pow! Motherfuckers be like, God damn, Red. I'm like, shit. Trained all the time, man. Trained all the time. Then I go over to the tree, punching the rock, boom, 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 boom. My hands getting all jacked up, getting gator-like. One of my little Chinese partners over there down in Newark, getting the little dit jowl to help my skin heal. Man, I was doing some retarded shit, trying to get the iron body kung fu and shit. I was doing some crazy shit. Oh, that's for another time, y'all. Oh, the shit at the iron pans with all the different jars of spices, liniments for your arms, the cold and the hot water saunas for hours and shit. Oh man, the goddamn Shaw brothers got me good. But something came out of it. I actually got tougher. I actually got stronger and faster. It was from up here. You know what I mean? It was from right here. Yeah, I was going to Dragon Hapkido Kung Fu School over there in the Oranges by my Aunt Cynthia's house. You know what I'm saying? He used to be around the right side coming from East Orange Park, and you know. Yeah, man. Anyway, that was just another part of my little tiny ass accomplishments. They're trying to get rid of all of you. And I don't see how y'all want to fight one another. They doing the same goddamn thing. Textbook. They're trying to use Trump as a weapon to bring in, usher in the militarization of the police department. That's never supposed to fucking happen. That shows you they don't care a fuck. But you allow, because you have a hard time, because you think that true Udean people are not melanated. Boy, if they ain't doing their job good. You have enough of us who have read enough material by the very same motherfuckers to show you that what you see is the lie. And we're exposing with their own shit that they're still telling the truth, even enacting, because they need the controversy. They need dumb motherfuckers who are going to come along, our agents, so they get paid to shake it up and keep chaos going, being dismissive. Pseudo this, pseudo that. The very pseudo motherfuckers themselves. Yeah, ain't nobody put the Cashapp up. Somebody donated yesterday. I wanted to say thank you. Somebody threw a couple of dollars, and I appreciate it. I'm going to take that and put it toward. I'm going to take these donations and put them towards the screws and some more plywood. Excuse me, because they got a sale coming up. Maybe I can go ahead and I can load up. So I wanted to say thank you to. Oh, Young Cherokee just hit me up. What's up, beloved? Devin Mathis, appreciate the donation. Young Cherokee, what's going on? Appreciate it, fam. But like I was saying, you know, everyone has accomplishments. Even those who think they had no accomplishments. Hey, Nitzia, wow, what's going on, Aqua? Shalom, shalom. What's going on, sis? Is there any type of martial arts that can strengthen someone's lumbar spine for empty discs that arthritis on my car? Yes, Tachi Chuan. I think Chan. Hold on, let me make sure, because I studied both. Let me make sure. I got this little thing for Grandmaster Cam Lee. He's old now. I hope he's still alive in Florida, in Miami. That was my teacher that taught me 5 ancestor Kung Fu. Yes, chin style Tai Chi can be beneficial for the lumbar spine, particularly for individuals experiencing chronic, non-specific low back pain, CNLBP. You're specific, you're saying you're missing dust. Diet. You got to get your selenium up. You got to get your magnesium up. You got to get the things that will allow stretching. You need to have an inversion table. Allow stretching where that stuff can grow back in, but you got to stay away from processed food. You got to, and when you get up to about 50, minimize your watermelon intake. Unless you're doing it with ginger, juicing it with ginger and lime or lemon, right? But chin style, see, I study this stuff. Studies have shown that chin style Tai Chi Chuan can improve pain, reduce pain-related disability, and enhance core stabilization. The slow flowing movements of focus, like whether you're doing cloud hands or you're doing what you call horsetail, and you're doing peacock. Anyway, whatever moves you're doing, right? And however, when you get legs and how far you can go down, and it's all methodic and slow. Whether you're pushing hand or you're retrieving, you know what I'm saying? All that plays a part. So Chen style, okay? Chen, it's C-H-E-N. I know I say Chen, but Chen style is what I meant. Okay? Do that for about, I would say, give yourself 3 to 4 months. There's so many different forms too, and they're all exercises. Give it a run. You know what I'm saying? Did you get that, Nitzia? Hey, Dev, I appreciate it, fam. Yes, I do. Oh, I appreciate it, Nitzia. Whatever. I appreciate it. Seems like every time I drop the cash, sometimes it disappears. You serious, Shot? That's crazy. You're 60, see? So when you get out there, right, and you get the flowing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you pull your hand back, and then you forward, and then you come back with it again. It's all slow. Same thing. You pushing, knowing how to straighten your leg out, and then coming back with it. And you know, even when you cloud hands, and you don't have to go all the way down the horse, right? And when you're flowing with it, and you feel this thing, so you get in the circle of life. You know what I'm saying? It's all intuitive to your body's function. It helps with flexibility, the strengthening. My knees be hurting. But you know. Oh, excellent. Excellent, Sharon. Excellent. Yes, absolutely. I'm digging the furniture top. You already know. I thought it said hung, like one of my cousins. It's Chinese, hung. Anyway. Yes. And another one that is so magnificent is Falunga or Qigong. I used to do it in Newark. When I wanted to stay with my family, I wanted to be away from everybody. I went to the homeless shelter down there. I had people like, "Oh, Ray, come and stay with me. You ain't supposed to be over there, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you got all that money. What you doing?" I was like, "Man, don't worry about it, man. I told y'all the story about how anyway. I used to go out there by the veteran park, and there was always this 2 Chinese people out there doing Falunga. Bow and arrow stretch. I mean, they did that since one time. I guess I wasn't doing it right, man. I did that about 50 times. He was showing me with a little short ass arms, a little 5'4" ass friend. I said, "This little Vienna sausage ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna tell him I'm part Chinese." He came to me and says, "I know you got Chinese in you." I said, "What the fuck is? How do these son bitches know this?" I'll tell you, I love my Chinese people. Don't y'all fuck around when I'm around me. Watch what I do to you. Fuck one of my Chinese people. I don't give a fuck if they're in Mexico. I don't give a fuck where. I don't care if they're goofy and they're racist. I can take that little goofy bitch and smack her up a few times and you stop that bullshit. Alright? All my Japanese, I don't give a fuck. My Vietnamese, oh shit. My Thai, and you better not fuck with my Filipinos. That's why I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised. So there's not all Chinese people that want to invade Thailand. It's them dumb motherfuckers that make room the condition, like these dumbass police here and everywhere else. These dumb fucking Zionists performing, dumb buffoons who don't know you fuck with the wrong children this time. And they go, "Turtle, what's up?" Now, look, I know there are people that feel a certain way because they're so stuck in politics and dumb niggas sharing their fake world history and their ideologies. I'm not here to defer and change your fucking mind. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. That shows me that you lack responsibility of self-knowledge and you don't truly know shit. That's how they can come in and manipulate things. You refuse to free yourself. I like when they showed the MMA Chinese guy mollywop that Tai Chi dude. First of all, that Tai Chi is not a fighting form. There is a form that is a hard form. There is a fighting form. It's inclusive to Wing Chun or shoot fighting or whatever it's called. Anyway, he beat up another old motherfucker like that. Well, kind of young. Well, yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe that shit. You got Tai Chi motherfucker. Nah, man, you flipped them all over the fucking place. Now you get up on them combat Tai Chi motherfuckers. No. Yang style. No. One of the motherfuckers been doing this shit from childhood. That no Shaolin long fist and all that other shit and Hungar and Silam Kung Fu and they know that certain things ain't over exaggerated for exercise, but it's compact. Motherfucker, go ahead and yeah, okay. And they're allowed to break limbs and pop fingers and dislocate joints. Yeah, okay, MMA, go ahead, get up in there. Shit, I took a couple of Africans with them goddamn hands wrapped and dipped in the sap with glass with them big ass bow sticks and see how that MMA shit do. Them bitches that crack your skull and had your shit carved up looking like you went to the wrong plastic surgeon. I'm just saying. See, we're caught up in the phonetics of what TV demonstrates and certain millionaire big mouths demonstrate instead of actually getting involved. One thing I love about California and New York about some of the gang members, Texas got a few of them. You got a lot of guys who are martial artists in those gangs. Badass motherfuckers. You remember what's his name? Used to be wearing the blue, doing the crip walking. That was an MMA martial arts fighting nigga. I think he's locked up. You know what I'm talking about, T? The brother who had a mask on, wearing the blue and white jersey, crip walking with the old baggy, drug dealing sweatpants with the blue clocks on, and he was doing that shit up there. Y'all, that's he got locked up, y'all. Yes, some years ago. That's a bad motherfucker there. Y'all don't know nothing about the real world. Martial art motherfuckers and boxers and pugilists know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Marcus, what's up, beloved? What's cracking? I'm a storyteller. I study and look at everybody and everything. You know what I mean? What's my take on pro wrestling? Beside the fact that it's entertainment, real wrestlers will fuck you up, especially them son bitches on them steroids, and they know how to focus that energy to pick your ass up at 230 pounds and flip you all over the place. And oh no, they don't hurt people for real. Oh no, I ain't getting no ring with one of them motherfuckers grab me up like a goddamn hippopotamus or rhinoceros. Hell no. Oh yeah, I might be kind of, no. You go up there and run up and let one of them goddamn, what do you call them goddamn, them big fat fish, 1,000-pound eating motherfucking sumo wrestlers. That motherfuckers will have your ass looking like an ornament on the wall. The hell no. I ain't even retarded. See, there's a level to function and dysfunctionality. You know what I'm saying? You run up on, I met a couple of them motherfucking big, boa strong, goddamn anaconda, fat motherfuckers, sumo, snatch your ass and no. And I'm a punching some of a bitch. Hell no. We used to do that shit. Had the table on the back, jumping on it, suplexing and shit. Motherfucker breaking fingers and elbows and collarbones and shit. Hell no, man. You get one of them son bitches to get a hold. You know, ever seen a motherfucker? That's why Muhammad Ali said he had to be fast on his feet. He wasn't trying to get no wrestling match. Muhammad Ali didn't want to fight nobody on the street. He know them street fighters a whole nother narrative. You know, in the ring, there's rules. Even Mike Tyson knew that. Shit, that's why peekaboo's the charge. It's like a shotgun. You pop down, pop around, boop, boop, pop around to the side, boop, boop. Blocking, tapping your face and shit. Boom, straight in it, boom. Uppercut, boom, boom. Hey, come on, man. Shit. One of them goddamn elephant trunks around your ass. Oh. It might be slow, but how many times can you duck? 500 pounds. And then that bitch do that. And you sitting there trying to see on the Richter scale. What the fuck? Is that earthquake or something? Where's that coming from? Oh, that nigga right in front of you. Earthquake. And I ain't talking about the comedian. Shit. Fucking rock the bells. That son bitch get a hold of you with them big ass ham hocks, nigga. Shit. Oh no. ain't trying to fight one of them big motherfuckers. If 5 of them motherfuckers coming over the hill right now, each one about 400 or 500 pounds. Nigga, I'm running the other way. No. Let's go fuck with somebody elephant. Go get around a goddamn silverback. Little motherfucking munchkins. Go fuck with a hippopotamus by the waterline. Go, hey man. Hell no. Red, but you got the guns. And nigga, they grazing. Let them niggas graze on through, and I'll come back around the other way. I'm not trying to be talking about fuck all that. Unless I got to. I'm being serious, y'all. I'm being serious all the time. Shit. You know, I was learning some more on bone breaking. Sometimes you might run with somebody with hands big as your head. Nigga, what? And then I did. I met Andre the Giant. That motherfucker's hand was as big as my body. What you supposed to do with that? And I come from a family of giant killers. Hell no. Hell no. Slap me back and I slap you back. I was slapping myself for just being slap stupid. So yeah, shit. Hell no. Be kicking that son bitch in the shin. Hope I have some steel toes and Timberlands on. I'll find a way to chop him down, but no. Y'all just don't get with all that fat how it protects you. And then when they ain't sweating and they're still moving, that should be a warning sign. That motherfucker's sterile. Nigga, I'm putting on my motherfucking New Balances and I'm parting ways. I'm spreading the Red Sea. And by the time it closes up, oh, my shit'll be dry because I'm moving. You ever seen them cartoons with the bobby pins? Yes. Fuck all this Superman shit. What the hell? The fuck? But you got a machete. All right, take the machete, go and swing on that tree and tell me how long it take you to cut it down. The fuck? I saw a motherfucker in Jamaica get hit in the head with a machete, took the machete out and killed the dude. I got the video. So he got his head stapled up and everything, walking around probably smoking too much weed, eating too much goddamn cabbage and saltfish and shit. But the motherfucker lied, the one that did the swinging, that's a big nigga hitting the head. It didn't work out too well for him. No, see, you stay far away from shit like that. You ain't ready for it, you ain't prepped. There ain't no preparatory skills to prepare you for that. See, that's the problem. Real warriors, real gangsters. I know a couple of homies in the mix. Anyway, they don't want to be gangsters. They don't want it. They see it's nothing to it. It's them bitch ass, punk ass niggas who want to be gangsters who don't know the problems that they cause. Thank your music industry and your Hollywood narratives. When you get a few black belts, you realize you don't really want to fight nobody. And then when you do, you're going, oh man, I gotta hype myself up and kill this son of a bitch. I'm just saying, I ain't, no, excuse the word, I said keyhole. I said quick though. No, hell no. What's wrong with painting and raising some bonsai trees and a couple of fucking ferrets and shit, and some fucking birds? What the hell? Have an ant farm or some shit. Sit down and ogle a turtle as you change the size of the tub and watch the bitch grow and take it outside every once in a while. Get you a horse and instead of riding on the back of it, making a motherfucker look like an old broken tampon, let the motherfucker enjoy your company. I mean, come on. See, they got everybody so disconnected. You can't even contest the reality of your situation because you think it's normal. Is that not a paradox? Maybe I'm wrong. Everything I'm saying is for educational purposes and hypothetical, if you know what I'm saying. In this comical format or foray. Y'all laughing at me, goddamn. Ali versus Inoki. Yo, that's the shit. Hey, what's that anime when they got the boxer, was the Ali fighting, they had all the powers they can call upon. The dude's pops was like this mad killer, badass, shinobi looking motherfucker. But yeah, the Ali dude was bad as fuck. He had mastered the art of boxing, which was a new form of martial arts. It's an anime, I forget the name of it. Baki Hana, thank you, huh? Baki Hana. Yo, we still got, I might have to watch that today. That's the shiznick from the beginning. They got so many of them now. But even like martial arts, when I was learning, and it was funny because, you know, I had relatives who were teaching me how to punch, kick, wrestle, grapple, all that shit, right? Shotokan, all right? Broomfield Avenue. Gojo Ryo Karate Do, right? That bamboo, barefoot on that hard ass floor. Boy, y'all don't know. It was different then with that kind of sword that smacking you every time you did something wrong. When you're doing the blocks, you know what I'm saying? You're getting all your blocks, right? You're getting all your blocks. Boom. Boom. You're getting all your blocks. Boom. Boy, it's just like doing forms when you're going through the first 3 or 4 forms of, you know, the Korean, you know, Taekwondo. It's always the same thing. Spinning around, the proper steps, you know, and the punches and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then making sure you get everything right. It's just muscle memory. It's just to get you used to moving certain ways. That's why I always tell people, let's go outside, let's do this for about a minute, then increase it to 2 minutes, then increase it to 3, and then start getting the block, and then get somebody to hold some donkey pads, and you hit it, just hit it. Then start working on a speed bag, you know, just getting the then you realize it's just a certain part of your hand grazing it, and you're just keeping it going, and you change it, you know, and it becomes normal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the crossover. Is it on Netflix? Baki versus King? Oh, sure. If it's on Netflix, I'll watch it today. Absolutely. Hey, Bernard. Yeah, what's up, man? But I don't like saying learn how to choose. I don't advocate violence. Learn how to choose your fights. But in this case, in this scenario, you have to. A lot of you aren't ready. Some of you might mysteriously turn on. Then some of you will just be. You don't have the, how do you say it? You've got more. You don't have the gumption. You don't have that. Not je ne sais quoi. Definitely not that. You don't have that fortitude, that will, sadly. It may be there in thought, but there's a lot of you who are very capable. You refuse the orientation, you refuse the education, the way to learn how to defend oneself, and also not just in defense, but also in offense. And you could think whatever you want, you can run your mouth. That's just because everything's convenient, everything's comfortable. That's them doing that. They know how it works. Okay? They know how it works. Okay? Hey, y'all not watching the ads. I know if you're watching the ads, it tells me. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Is it that is it that bad that you can't watch the ads for me? Like hit the like and share it, and comment. I'm doing this for y'all, and y'all help the channel by doing that. It's not, you're not gonna make me rich. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not here for that. But the thing is, I got this daughter. If I wanted to be that way, and no, someone said at the last minute, you're probably gonna want it. I'm like, no, because when it's gone, it's gone. I told her to make sure she's safe as best she can, regardless of what's going to happen. She's comfortable with that. Okay? You guys donating is actually helping us get the shit that we need. All right? Helping, not getting it. You're not buying it. But I appreciate you guys if you do that. I really do. I know it's hard for me to ask that. It's only hard because I think that it's natural in y'all to do the right thing in the first place. But I'm wrong many a times, which is very fluently good for me. There's nothing wrong with me being wrong about those who I know about but truly don't know. And you're like, what do you mean no? I know about each and every one of you. But everybody has choices. Everybody has choices. I got to drink some of this damn rest of this lime water because after today it won't be no good. I like my mustache allows the water to go all over. Give me an extra face wash. I'm not Sam Elliott. No, usually when the video's uploaded, the ads will be there. If it's at what you call it, you know what I'm saying? Hey Carrie, what's up, mama? Oh, I know Carrie. I'm talking about the ads. They'll like once the video's uploaded, the ads will be there if you decide to go back. Everybody tells me that. Oh yeah, there was some ads there. I'm saying, okay, well watch them. Just let them play. Hey mama, where them babies at? Yeah, you was fat. You always here, looking at me. First one. I'm gonna pick you up some bird food. Don't worry, my apologies. I know you don't like that bread. To give you gas, constipation. Tell me about it. Yeah, mama, she right to my truck. Always the same place. Oh, appreciate it, Gary. Yeah. That's what this one right here is just gonna get. I'm gonna take whatever y'all donate, right? What's in there? I'm gonna take that and get. There should be a sale going on. So Thursday or Friday, next week, I'm gonna go and pick up about 5 pallets because I'm gonna use 2 of these today. Pick up 5 pallets. I still didn't get tongue oil. I still didn't get this stuff. Still didn't come in. I know the tariffs played a part in it. The funky part. But 5, and I'm get about 2 more boxes of those nails. But the installation, the one I got, I'll pay for that. Like I said, I'm not going out and spending $700-800 this month. This month, I got to take care of a few things because people aren't sending the money back, and you know. Yeah, I still give people a lot, so I probably won't stop because, like I said, I don't let the fiat rule me. And some individuals who I adore and love, they'll use that because they know I'm not going to say no. And they get me every time. There's what it is. But anyhow, that's what it's going to be for this time. Like I said, 5, maybe 6. It depends on however much. And 1 box of the box of nails is really around $54. So hopefully it'll be on sale for like 20 something, 30. The plywood is usually around, for the ones that we get, is usually around 37 for each one, almost 40. Depends on where you go. Benson's like 40 something, 42, and 27 for the smaller. The kind of shit you really don't want to use. But yeah, it's expensive. It's pretty damn expensive. All right, but as far as the narrative. But again, I hope I shared some decent information with you guys. The pills I took, for those that didn't know, I took M&N 2. I took a zinc, a selenium, and an iron pill. That's it. Nothing else. No branched chain amino acids today. None of that. That's just too much on my witch guard. I'll take a little bit of castor oil, rub it on my liver, because you know the days of drinking, it helps to extract a lot. And then mix up pineapple and ginger in a blender. I'll do that here in about an hour. That's why I've been going to the bathroom so much. And yeah, so I'm gonna cut up some stuff and make a little soup today. Tomorrow I'll probably have to run out and pick up some more water. Like I said, the donations are gonna be utilized for me and T. We're gonna get this done. I'm gonna show you all how I built, and it's gonna be the first ever. And I have a fear. I'm gonna share the fear. Building a truck like tiny home. Everyone has built one. The first one is usually taking them 3 to 7 to get it the way they really want it. I'm going to do my damnedest and my best to build the first one the way I require it. The wiring will be all later. Once I'm able to purchase the right 400-watt solar panel for the top, the AC unit, which is about $230, that goes on the top, the vent open, the inverter, converter, the battery. One certain one with well over a few thousand, whatever, cycles of life years, whatever. But once I'm able to get all that in there, and I'll be able to do it this summer, hopefully. Hell, who knows? By the time fall comes, ain't no telling what may have happened. I don't look into the future. I'm not into that. That's something that goes against all nature itself, because if there's nothing wrong, you shouldn't have to wonder or want to look that far. Anyone does that is creating a problem, or delving and tapping into things they never should have. You know, that could be a whole nother live or topic for everybody to communicate on. I might set one up. You know what I mean? 1/3 of box. Yeah, well, not right now. We definitely have to start supporting each other more, sharing the content, dropping a few dollars. We can absolutely, Shy, appreciate it. You know, I pay for nails half a box. That's all right, Mama. I'll take it all and utilize it when I go out and match. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it all. Oh, excellent. Because I actually have a card. I have the Cashapp card, so I can use that. But I gotta throw that away. But I hope they all listen. I know it sounded like I was going to do the worst. I know I'm pointing out shit that I'm tired of. And I'm going to mention the fucking enemy, because the enemy is not unmentionable. And anybody can be indoctrinated to be part and the influence of the enemy. Whatever and whoever the enemy is, I would say you shouldn't worry so much about that, because you'll know. And don't be out there running your mouth all over the place about it. Some people get information, they want to run and start dropping bombs. Don't do that. You set yourself up. Don't do that. And as y'all know, I'm not against what they're doing. If I was that against it, me pointing out things that are just out of order should be contextually feasible. But if they don't do what they're doing, then my dreams would be a lie. You get me? Good. Yeah. Do I feel anything about it? I think I do. Whatever our feelings where feeling may be concerned or feeling is considered. I would just like to see everybody enjoying a beautiful earth. Oh man, I think it's going dead, y'all. Let me hold on. Here we go. Goddamn thing, phone's going dead, bro. Yeah. Son of bitches. Damn phone going dead, man. Because it's hot as hell, bro. Yeah, it's hotter than doodle stains, man. It just went dull and said 5 3% went from 5 to 3%. I come here, I'm about to shut it down anyway. I'm inside this hot ass sauna, y'all. Hey, somebody sent me this right last month. Now I didn't use it. Any of y'all know about this shit? My testosterone's fine, boy. I skeet from here to the damn windowsill. But what is this shit? See, no, I haven't used it. See, what is this shit? Mars for men. What the fuck? Shilajit, 400 milligrams. Vitamin D3, 4,000 integrated units. Taurine, 675. Vitamin K1 and K2, zinc, boron, and phenyl. What is fenugreek? What is this shit? Cause I know the other two is for testosterone. My testosterone, no, it's new here. Well, she probably talking about somebody get this man away from me. He's trying to make me pregnant. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should take that. And is that caffeine too? Yeah, okay, I had green tea. That's different. This shit is, I think, a synthetic caffeine. Thank you, but no thank you. I meant to ask somebody about that before, man. I was like, God damn, I got a little can with it. I put it in there. I was like, I ain't taking this shit. I don't know what the hell I'm going to put this in my stomach. You ain't know. Yo, just donate fiat. I'll get what I need. Okay? Brussels sprouts and all the other stuff. I don't trying to have me running around here flip-flopping. Give me some things to help my toes spread and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What was I say? Do thing. Please check your cash. Oh, okay. All right. Let me go grab it and let me go get it. Let me go get it right now. Oh my God. Let me get this stuff in here anyway. I'm going back outside to sit in this damn sun. This shit right here. It's cool out here. That ain't nothing but motherfucking death. That's stroke. I'm serious, man. I'm sitting there just for a minute. My damn forehead started sweating. It was cool. Yeah. Oh, that's deep, man. It's crazy, yeah. I want to climb in and tear the motherfucker out the wall. Put that watermelon up. Okay, okay. I'm back. I had to grab a few things. I gotta put that in the freezer. All right. Ooh, child. Yeah, I'm gonna get it off of here because look at this bathroom too. All right, so let me take a look. Let me look, Netsia. Aqua, let me look. God damn, it's hot up in here. Holy shit. It's gotta be every bit 110 degrees up in here. I ain't lying. Shee. God dog, man. Netsia, oh, appreciate the donation, hon. All right. Yeah, that's that. If we make it for the sale, that's 2 boxes of them damn good ass screws right there. We need a lot of them. Well, they got the other ones that I bought too. The ones in the bag. I forgot about that. The ones in the bag are absolutely, we're gonna need a lot of those too, because that's the first time I bought like 30 or 40 of those. Let me grab those right quick. Let me grab them because I know I had them. Let me see if I left them right here. Oh. Okay. So we got these and these. These are the two that we're going to use the most of anyway. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting old, goddamn. So, whew, I'm down there putting y'all all in my nads. Anyway, so these are the ones. Okay. Well, these are like 25 about, right? 25, 26 taxes and all that. 50 of them for like almost $30. Okay. Then the other ones, and these right here are 40 cents a piece. I got 40 and they're 40 cents a piece. These are the other ones. So let me show you the comparison, and then you can speculate and guess what they're for. All right. So it went crooked. So that for the carpenters, you know exactly what this is for. Treated or galvanized, best to use. Okay? So these are the two for decks, 1x1s, 2x1s, and so on. This is for framing. I know once I get it built, I'm gonna have to bolt it to the back of my what you call it. But these are the two that we're utilizing. Let me put that back in there. Whew, shit, it's too hot up in here. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here because I ain't gonna be sitting up in here. It's too hot up in this motherfucker. So definitely gonna need a few thousand of those. Appreciate you, huh? Let me see, hold on. Full of minerals we require that should be in our food. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Yes, how you doing? Been taking it on and off for many years. Oh yeah? Shit legit is good. Yeah, my baby girl bought me some before. I don't think it was the best quality, but it was supposed to be pretty good. But you know, I go back and I read everything. I think people go out there and they do stuff, they harvest stuff, and they grow stuff, and they make stuff, and it's not at the best quality. But I utilized that one. That one, it was beneficial even in the smallest form. So yeah, Shit legit is absolutely good, MS. It also has humic acid, which binds to fluoride. Yeah, I was reading about that. And we need that. We need that to get that crap out of our system. Darker the legit, the better. Absolutely. Yeah, Carrie, you hear that? Absolutely. On point. You need to buy three sizes of those wood screws about out. Yeah. I'm telling you, those are good ones too. You always want to get them where there's some galvanization or there's a treating, because some of the stuff when we build it, we're going to be using not just wood putty, but we're going to be using silicone. And if you can get the screws and you can get the little rubber grommets for like when I do the roof and all that and the sides before I water, you know, I'm going to use fiberglass on my top. But it's good to also use a resin. Polyurethane is good on the inside. I'm going to do the deck with that. But it's good to also do a resin on the whole outside of the interior. It's not only the hardening, but the weatherproofing. And not just using insulation as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, that binds the fluoride. Yeah, hon. I think it's supposed to be in some kind of vegetables or something. I forget what the vegetables are. Yeah, we can look it up. But anyway, you see, I appreciate you guys. Absolutely. We got a lot to do. It's going to be a pretty hot damn summer. They're still trying to block the sun out. They don't want us to have our blue sky. It's important that we have natural blue sky. The screen is not a natural blue. That's why it's the opposite of the benefit of the waters above and below. There is so much that can be accomplished, yet our people still refuse to do what they need to do. You know, when I was talking about the adage earlier about how melanated people will bumping into each other, and then it's about, oh, well, I'm gotta kill this nigga. You get a melanated person bump into a light-skinned person, it's not always the same case. Oh, excuse me. It's like, oh, they didn't know no better. It's apparently this false narrative that everybody has bought into that is not for the benefit of anybody. You know, if racists weren't so dumb, they would see. But then again, you gotta realize what is the real fear and what is behind. Why are they so knocked down? You know, and the majority of people are not that way. And the Zionists are realizing that people are waking up to the fallacy and the bullshit of this stuff. Why are they still on our land? Why are y'all still allowing them to be here? How come you're not writing and calling congressional people and saying, are you bought and paid for? Calling them out on their shit. You guys got to do better. Anyway, I'm going to sign off, all right? I'm talking enough shit. 2 hours talking shit. I appreciate y'all. You got the Cash App. Just donate. We're going to make the shit work, all right? We got a ton of tools. A ton. Shit, we need to get a table to set up his $300 cutting board and everything, but we have ways. But like I said, man, I appreciate you guys. Stop letting them control the narrative, how you think. They're doing everything against everything that makes America so-called great. And you would think that Trump was doing for the benefit of it. He's doing damaging things. He's being lied to. There's a lot of fear. It's life and death. You can't hold no 1, 2, or 3 people responsible. You've got to be responsible yourself. I mean, if I'm wrong, my apologies, okay? If I'm wrong, my apologies. This old German Indian here, okay? My apologies. All right? I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys later. My phone's still trying to die on the